The interior ministers of the European Union have gathered in Paris today to discuss the huge influx of migrants into Spain last week. Spain says 70,000 people have returned to Morocco after last week's deadly border surge. Now, its government also says 75 bodies have been recovered on the Spanish side of the border, a preliminary number that could grow in the days ahead. 2,000 people are still on the beach in Ceuta, but the Spanish Interior Minister says they will also be expelled. The CBC's Anna Cunningham was listening into today's EU ministerial meeting of interior ministers, and she joins us now live from London. So, Anna, what is the message that came out of today's meeting?
Well, Arthur, I think what we have seen really is the European Union bloc acting as one, dismissing any suggestions that there could be a major rift or break within it, and really accelerating the discussion surrounding the illegal migration issue to the EU. This was a 3-hour meeting. It was, we're told, an informal meeting that took place online. What we're looking at is a view from Paris. Laurent Nunez, the French Interior Minister, joining that meeting. And afterwards, he said that without exception, all 27 EU nations expressed their solidarity with Spain. He did say that France would be strengthening its border both with Spain and Italy. And the concern being that those huge numbers, if we take a look at some of the images from last week, you will see the numbers of people, 72,000 is the estimate, who entered the EU's only land border with Africa. And the fear is that some of them could try to transit on into the continent of Europe. Now, one thing he said is that everyone, all those 27 EU member states, condemned attempts to divide the European Union over the issue of illegal immigration. Let's just take a listen to the EU's migration chief.
Europe has not had this much control over illegal migration in decades. But of course, the events from Ceuta, that's also pretty clear, show that, that dramatic images beat actually the best statistics.
It was really those dramatic images, just the sheer numbers that caught the attention of Italy. I mean, it has decided to start border checks again with Spain, both air and sea borders. And interestingly, both the Spanish and the French Interior Ministers mentioned this sort of an idea about a floating dam. I think that's the best way of describing it. A border in the sea that could possibly prevent people from reaching Ceuta. Spain says this is something it's working on. Arthi.
Now, Anna, what is the current situation in Ceuta today?
Well, the people who remain, we're told from local humanitarian groups, they say they're largely from other African nations such as Mali and Sudan, that they have fled war and violence there. Spain's Interior Minister today, he did say that they too will be deported. It's been 4 days now, Arthi. Take a look at these scenes when there were some deliveries of food and drink. We have seen at times a rush on those vehicles. For those people who have been living on this beach in Ceuta, their future is now uncertain. One thing the Spanish Interior Minister did clarify was about unconfirmed reports that unaccompanied children were being pushed to return. Well, he said that minors' fundamental rights are respected in Spain. Arthi.
Thank you for this. That is the CBC's Anna Cunningham in London.